Beautiful souls. Long time no see. Since I've been working, I haven't had shit for energy outside of work to do light body stuff. I've only done a couple of sessions. I'm doing the weekends now. I guess I just wanted to update you all. So, to my subscribers on Instagram, you're going to get your money back, I think in July. Instagram just won't let me do it. I get every weird error that they have when I try to finish the onboarding process. They just simply, I just can't. And it sucks too, because I wanted to do the subscriber content. I really did. But just to let you know, that won't last that much longer. And I'm not getting a penny from it. So, but it was cool to try it out, but Instagram doesn't want me to do it apparently. They've always been kind of fucky with me. I want to talk about something that happened. Since I had to go from going to sleep at like 7 a.m. and sleeping till like 1 p.m., that was my schedule for like a year and a half. Especially when I was undergoing the full Kundalini awakening process, I was getting massive flaring up of Kundalini energy in my fucking Hara chakra between the solar plexus and the sacral, and then I'd have to compress it through the sacral, the root, into the feet chakras. Anyway, that took a lot out of me going through those several months of right before I had the full activation, before it shot up into the phonon wave, and just everything changed since that Aquarius full moon. That night where I achieved that, I had this like cascading orgasm from head to toe, just fucking pinging for 2 minutes straight when it happened. It was really insane. But that being said, I couldn't sleep for shit back then. And the Kundalini dude pushed my sleep schedule so late. And then I started doing sessions with like Europe and Germany and shit, in Australia, all the way till 2 a.m. So it just got later. That being said, I went from a year and a half of that crazy sleep schedule to all of a sudden recently waking up at 5 a.m. So the first like 3 days of work were really fucking brutal. And I paid attention to what was happening to my auric field and the charge running through it from my Kundalini pump. And so the first 2 nights was insane. So I trained in this loud electrical environment, pneumatic environment, air compressors, all the fucking overstimulated energy on the nervous system and the light body, let's just say. I got home, I was trying to sleep and I couldn't. I ended up forcing my Kundalini down. I ended up forcing it, compressing it down from the Hara chakra down in the sacral, down the root, down the feet, up the spine. And so I activated, plus I had this like inflammation in my head, in the torus around my head. My dumbass just wasn't thinking properly. I didn't release inflammation and clear my chakras before I turned on the Kundalini pump, basically. So this is what happened because I didn't do it properly. I activated, dude, and I started having visceral hallucinations of the day. In my periphery, my coworkers would appear, dude, in the DMT behind my eyelids with full-on nervous system stimulation. They would appear like, here you go, like saying sentences and handing me tools, and I'd like hear the compressor and noises and shit, and it drove me fucking insane, and I couldn't go to sleep. And then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Sit there and feel what this is. And I did, and it was obvious. It was inflammation in my chakra system. So I do this every once in a while where I don't practice what I preach and I like skip my own fucking techniques. But so I went in there and I was like, okay, well, it's all blocked in my head. I can feel it and I'm going crazy. Like I'm having overstimulation of thoughts. They're coming in like electrical signals and literally they're dissonantly bouncing around because they can't shareably fractalize through my fucking torus field. So they're literally dissonantly like a bullet bouncing around in my head as thoughts that are intrusive. That combined with the inflammation I can feel in my auric field, I was just like, okay. So I went in just like you stretch your muscles before a workout, and I utilized my light body activation techniques, and I nested all the chakra fields together, and it started sharing the charge. And I started immediately feeling better. The Kundalini pump got all coherent and spread out, and I fucking went into the astral like that. It's been hard to say the least because since the full Kundalini awakening, what happens is I get my Kundalini pump going in my spine. I get it nice and flowing. and then I'll literally astral project. I astral project for like an hour. When I come back into my body from astral projecting, it wakes me up fully. And it takes me like 20 minutes to even an hour sometimes to go back to calm the physical body back to sleep, and then going back into the astral in a more lucid dream, vivid dream state instead of full on astral projection. So it's been hard. So I've been getting like 3 to 5 hours of sleep all last week. But it's cool though, because all I need is 4 hours of Kundalini pump sleep to get 8 hours of normie sleep as far as cellular regeneration and health benefits of sleeping and all that. So I finally got it down. It took a full week, and I'm a circadian rhythm fucking aligned, baby, and it feels fucking good. But yeah, I'm just out adulting right now, running errands. Don't look at this. Look how brutal this Leviathan shirt is, man. It's fucking crazy. But aren't I an enigma? I talk about all this spiritual love and light shit, but then I got my Scorpio rising and my death symbolism, and I'm a total fucking metalhead till the day I die. People are like, why do you cuss? Why do you listen to such dark music? Dude, because I'm light and dark, baby. I couldn't have had so much light without the dark. I planted my roots into hell to ascend up into, flower up into heaven. I'm just fucking making the dual aspects coherent, you know what I mean? The Christ within, right up that middle path. Corpus callosum. Toroidal implosion. I love you all so much. Stay tuned. I plan on getting the hang of the work, the matrix job, and the light body shit. DM me to inquire about a session. Stay fractal, stay up.